Time.
Right there, fella! I'm ready to die! Nobody's gonna die. Look, you and I are gonna go downstairs and talk. Death to Israel and America and all the enemies of Islam! I understand. Look, I'm gonna put my gun away. All right? We're gonna go talk. I am a martyr! I will bomb myself on you and all the enemies of Islam! Allahu Akbar! Let's get out of here, Jimmy. Go play some cards, get drunk.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
All right, welcome everybody to another edition of Chab Dog Sports Talk. This is the Inversion Therapy Show, brought to you by Chabner Law, serving Southern California's business and transactional legal needs, as well as estate planning, regulatory affairs, and by Chab Dog Sports Blog for your head of your sports headlines and binding sports commentary. I am Brandon Chabner, creator of the Chab Dog Show, and I got my co-host here, Abe Miranda.
Nice hey, everybody.
Yeah. And Brian Gabby Keller.
Hello.
Nice hat, Brian.
Yeah.
Is that hat you wearing that in honor of we're coming up on the I think it's the 24th anniversary of Midway, Battle of Midway in early June of 1942. In early June of 1942. Your dad was in the Navy, right? But he wasn't in World War II, right?
No, right. He was in Korea, I believe 52, 53 maybe. He was on a destroyer then, and then in the late 50s, about the time I was born, he was on this particular craft, U.S. then the Orlick.
Mm-hmm.
Was one of those tanker, what do you call those? Fuel ship, basically.
Right.
Not your big one. Get to a quick one that you get to these ships. Anyway, he's working in the engine rooms, and then he ended up going to the USS Enterprise, the actual aircraft carrier, which was pretty neat. It was the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier.
Wow. He probably has some stories about the service.
He did have quite a bit. Yeah, he lived till 93. Just passed away on last Tuesday morning. I was out there. I hadn't been out there. Yeah.
God bless him and all the other people that fought for our country and died. Some of them. And Memorial Day is also coming up. So, Abe, good to have you on, and you're of course a veteran, and thank you for your service.
Thanks.
Yeah. And well, we got a good show for you. Got some clips focused on the inversion theme and hanging upside down. Also got a clip of a Mets fan hanging right side up. from Mad Men, which I can show you later. It's kind of morbid, but it's when I noticed the Mets pennant in the guy's office who hanged himself, I thought that's kind of freaky. Let me see if I have that. I have. Oh, here's. You want to see that clip to start the show off on a great note?
Sure. Why not?
This is for 107 of the Copyright Act, folks, just for your educational purposes, from the TV show Mad Men.
What's going on?
I think something's terribly wrong in Mr. Price's office. I can't get the door open.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If they haven't called the agency, they probably called the men in white coats.
I think you should sit down.
What's going on?
Lane hanged himself in his office.
What? What the hell happened?
Who knows?
Come on. I'm taking you home.
No, I want to wait.
For what?
We're waiting for the coroner to cut him down.
You see the Mets thing?
Yeah.
I guess they must have lost the season series to
Get something
somebody.
to come down.
They traded somebody or something.
Yeah, that's me after the Pirates blew their 6-1 lead on Friday night.
Jesus.
Phillies.
I'm just supposed to do that. You wait for the corner.
Yeah, they were going to wait for the coroner, leave him hanging there for like hours. Oh, God.
Police got really upset if you're messing up the crime scene.
Yeah, he got caught embezzling funds, and he was fired. Couldn't handle it, and that's it. It had nothing to do with the Mets losing. Nothing to do with the Mets losing, though.
No.
I don't want anybody to get any ideas.
Although the Mets are not doing very good right now at 19 and 26. They're in last place in the NL East. Look, not good. Not good for the New York Mets.
There's so much promise.
Somebody want to explain what's going on? The Atlanta Braves were one of the worst teams in the. They were not good last year. Okay, they were, I think, sub 500. Now they're over 500, and they got the best record in the National League. I think. It looks like they got. Yeah, they did lose last night.
Last year, I think it was a blip last year. I think that was because they were pretty solid for several years up to that.
So they got pretty good pitching, right? Because they got I know they have Chris Sale, who's had a real resurgence since he's been in Cincinnati.
Yeah, he's back. He's back in track where he might get himself some recognition in his career. Yeah.
And they got other pitching. They got pretty good pitching, and then their hitting has come back with Olsen and
they got Olsen and a bunch of other. Acuna, unfortunately, is injury prone.
Acuna's injured.
Yeah. He had that one huge year and been hurt ever since, pretty much.
Yeah, but they must have a few other good hitters, and so they're gonna. I would think the Phillies are just gonna resurface at some point and go on a winning big. The Phillies are ripping the Pirates up, by the way, and but today is a pretty big game against Paul Skeens in Pittsburgh. So we'll see what happens there. I'm hoping and praying the Pirates can break that losing streak and kind of get things started again. So I don't have
It's
to.
been hot since they changed their manager there.
Oh, they did. They fired their manager.
Yeah, remember about a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, and I mean the Nationals are kind of hanging in there along with. Yeah, I don't think they're going to hang too long though. They're not a very good team. Interestingly, the Chicago Cubs are in first place in the NL Central and not showing a lot of signs of weakening, though. I don't think they have the offense to win that division. It looked to me like, I don't know what you think, Brian, but the Milwaukee Brewers have really good pitching and pretty much the similar team to what they had last year that won the division. And then the Cardinals also have just generally – they're better.
Yeah.
So those have you seen the Brewers pitcher, man? They got this guy that throws over 100 miles an hour consistently. He's a starter.
No, I haven't.
Mizorowski is his name. Here, I'm going to show you some of his stuff.
Okay, Mizorowski. Okay.
He's really good.
Mizorowski made it a plan about 3 starts ago to
look at that ball. Look how the ball rises.
Very first pitch.
Wow.
Further in his progression coming out of the bullpen, his warm-ups.
Mizorowski.
It has shown here in his last few starts.
Jeez. 100 miles an hour.
His first inning, almost like a ninth inning closer would.
103.
And then you start to settle into.
Yeah, he was almost 104.
Interesting to watch the velocity dip a couple of miles an hour in the third, fourth, fifth inning, but then rise up when he knows the finish line is
shut
near.
the Padres down.
All part of the development and the maturity of a young pitcher who has taken the game by storm right now as Merrill pops out and fouling out of play.
I love that idea that he's coming in
102, man.
pitch. Not that we didn't see that
Every
necessarily
pitch
last
over
year,
100. Wow.
but there is a level of focus and intent right now.
Every
and
pitch
confidence
over
and
100 so
presence
far.
from this year to last is quite a bit different, BA.
At 6'7", he's on the attack and a strikeout. He dropped
Starter.
a slider in there on.
He's
Jackson
6'7".
Man, he threw 97 mile an hour like that was a
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Imagine,
they threw that like nothing.
Like Randy Johnson.
how could you possibly react fast enough to know, even adjust for like a curveball or something?
Yeah, no, yeah. He looks kind of like Johnson. He was 6'10", I think he was.
Randy Johnson.
Yeah, but he was like
Right.
6'10". He was insane.
Right-handed
More like
shorter.
That's about Finley's size, but he didn't throw him that hard. Yeah.
Randy Johnson, yes.
Yeah, it's
And then I got we got Paul Skeens to look forward to today. Here, watch this. This is Paul Skeens pitching with Dire Straits in the background.
56.
Gaines.
Take a seat, buddy.
Sweet surrender on the quayside.
I love how he goes.
You remember we used to run.
Gotta love Gaines, baby. Gotta love Gaines.
Yeah, he's got movement on that ball.
And here's O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, baby, I'm good. I'm just gonna hit this and jog in a second.
Friends kisses in the dark of the door. Foghorn blowing out a wild and cold. The policeman he shines a light on my shoulder.
Yeah, that they won that game,
Yeah.
but they blew a big lead on Friday night to the Phillies. That was depressing. But we're up 6-1 in like the fifth or sixth inning, and then the roof caved in. And Kyle Schwarber has really gotten hot. he's got 20 home runs already.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Philly's manager is now Don Mattingly.
Oh, really?
That's been rolling ever since he got in there.
Dandy Don.
Yeah.
Don Mattingly knows a lot about playing first base and other things.
He did pretty well with the Dodgers, but they just couldn't get over the top.
When did he coach the Dodgers?
He was their manager. Gee, when was that? How long ago was that?
Was he in like the 2000s? After sometime in the
yeah, I'm sure it was. Don Mattingly, there you are. I know where he is. Yeah, I remember he was doing really well with the Dodgers, but he just couldn't get that over the top. Dodgers 2011 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was with the Marlins. He was with the Marlins from 2016 to 2022.
Yeah, he was with them for a long
time. Yeah, so he's a pretty good manager. He knows what he's doing.
He's a little under 500 overall record, but it's 903, 954. So
okay.
So Valentine struggled.
So the Phillies look pretty solid, and NL West is pretty much what you'd expect. The Dodgers and then the Padres, and then getting to the American League. Yankees are still hot. I guess they cooled off a little against they lost a few games to the Orioles, which was interesting. But they're still in first place.
Who are we talking about? Yankees?
The Yankees in the American League.
They're a half game behind, or they're behind the Rays now.
Oh, the Rays are ahead of them.
2 games back.
I don't take the Rays that seriously. I mean,
I wouldn't either.
They're playing the Marlins. This weekend, so I don't think that's a real test of anything. Playing the Marlins.
It's way too early.
But
just went in a 3-7 slump. That's all.
Yeah, I don't expect the Blue Jays to suck like they've been sucking all year. I think that must be some kind of letdown from losing the World Series. But I think they'll probably be back in the mix.
How about the Chicago White Sox sitting in second place in the Central?
Yeah, that's a unicorn. I mean,
about 500, but they're 1 game over 500. 2 years ago, they were terrible. Probably the worst of all time.
Yeah, the Blight Sox. I gotta believe the Indians will just take that.
The Tigers are falling apart too.
What's wrong with the Tigers?
Dropping down to fourth place.
We need Dorothy in here to shed some light on that mini debacle. I think that something must be off with Screwball, who's their ace.
The A's are hanging in there too.
Oh, and the AL West is like the A's on top in that division.
Yep. Just
hey, inversion therapy, man. Things are just turned on their head this year,
dude. The Angels are absolute dumpster fire garbage. They're literally anal discharge juice that you get after eating fat-free Pringles.
That was a quick fall.
They have gone to hell, and it's like yesterday they had Shohei Ohtani did an in the park home run. Literally just ran the bases because the ball went out in the outfield, bounced off the net. And I think the Angels didn't know if this was it was ruled out, whatever. But then they were fumbling the ball and Shohei just running the bases while the Angels just throwing these wild goofballs.
Do you have a?
I
Yeah,
think
just-
we have something from that. Let me see. Let me see.
I'd like to
fallen
see
to
a
the-
video of that.
They've got the worst record in baseball now.
Yeah, it was absolute garbage
How
last
did?
night.
So how did it? How was it not a like a ground rule double or something if it hits the netting? I mean, I don't understand.
They called it like part of an extension of the wall. So if it's in if it's not a foul ball, but it hits the net and it bounces into the field, it's still a live ball.
Yeah,
It's not a home run. It's not a home run. when it
No. So like what happened was it bounced on the field and then it bounced up and hit the net that
it
was
bounced
above the
field.
wall. But because of the net, the ball bounced back into the field. So maybe they were thinking this was going to be like a double, but the moment that the ball hits the net and bounces back into the field, it's like the wall is raised, right? So it's like if the wall is raised and it bounces and it hits a wall and it comes back, it's still in play. So they don't make a difference between a net and a wall. And so I can show it to you.
If it bounced over the net, it'd double.
Oh, everybody, we got the clip. Let's watch the clip.
I mean, I don't know if you're gonna hear any sound on it because I didn't show the audio, but you could see. Oh no, that was just another one. Oh, that was just another goofy ball from the Angels. Yeah, that's not good.
Show me Shohei.
Where's Shohei? I need a Shohei clip. Hold on, I'll bring back Shohei's clip.
Shohei needed an inside the park home run like I needed a hole in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely.
He's had kind of a power drop here recently.
Yeah, he hasn't been hitting that well. But the Dodgers just keep on
pitching
getting
like hell, though. He's pitching like crazy.
It's a Dodger world, and we're all living in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But shame on the Angels because they know they've had crappy pitching forever, and they never fix it. It's like impossible for them to do anything.
It's a fair ball. Everybody's running.
Yeah.
Shohei's still running.
How's that a home run?
There's Homer. He's just, and there it is. Just
Somebody fell asleep there, man. That was really bad.
Yeah, I mean, basically the ball's just. See, I think because the ball bounces and then it hits the net.
So. I think what happened is that it sounds like the net is somehow considered part of the wall for purposes of that play.
Yeah.
And when the ball hits the wall and bounces back into the field, it's in play.
Yeah, basically. And I'm not sure what the confusion was.
Yeah, you can't like look to the umpires to do anything. You got to assume it's the ball's in play.
Yeah, and see, if ball comes in and it hits the ground right here, boom. See, it bounces off the ground.
Yeah.
And then as it bounces, it hits the net, which is over here. Oh,
I see.
And then the ball comes back into the field, but it like literally drops right in the corner. So the guy's just running to try to go get this ball. And at the meantime, everybody's running the bases.
Yeah.
And then he's basically throwing it and it's rolling out to the and then this guy bobbles it right here. And then Shohei coming in. He just ran all the bases.
Yeah. Well, that was a heads up play by Ohtani.
Yeah, in the park home run. Shohei Ohtani. That is the state of affairs of the Angels right now. And of course, we have rats. So let's not forget about the famous rat infestation that we have going on at Angels Stadium.
Are you kidding?
I know there was a section of the stadium that they had rat droppings. So
Ugh.
they had to go get that taken care of, and then
That's so
um
nasty. You just
yeah,
know, yeah. You just
and then
know
the
that.
escalators are broken well, they're not broken, but they're not using the escalators because they need to be replaced. And RK hasn't replaced all the escalators at the stadium. So I mean the place is falling apart it's like the Oakland, we're like the new Oakland A's. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you're like the next Oakland Coliseum, Oco. It's
Yeah,
the next
we're
coming of
literally
Oco.
Angel Stadium is the new Oakland Coliseum. Everything is falling apart, rats everywhere. And then one rat tried to visit me yesterday, and he tried to squeeze through this tiny ass little hole on my fence, and he only got 3/4 of his body through. So then he ended up basically inverted, hanging. So even the rat decided to hang himself after seeing these Angels games.
Yeah. Are you sure that the rat was hanging himself because of the Angels, or maybe it was because he's a Mets fan?
I don't know. You know what? Today everything has been inverted, but regardless if you're a Mets fan or an Angel rat, I think that he inverted himself regardless of both teams. You could be a fan of either one and find yourself in that position. But yeah, I mean, of course, the Mets have a huge payroll, so it's gonna be harder for the Mets fans because you got Juan Soto and Bo Bichette, and you got like all these great players that you spent millions of dollars on, and then you're in last place. Not good. At least the Angels, it's a cheap lineup, and it's not hard to connect.
Yeah, but they're still paying the price for some of the bad deals that they did, like that Rendon deal.
Oh yeah, Rendon deal, and I mean, there's still a lot of not.
What's the deal with Mike Trout? Is he playing right now?
Yeah, he's been playing. Yeah,
okay.
From time to time he's been hitting a few homers. It's just Mike Trout, he likes LA. I think he has a no trade clause, and he just likes hanging out here, and wherever he's living. Maybe he's got it good here, so
you can't carry the whole team though.
No, you need more bats, you need more pitching, you need a lot more everything, but it's ownership, man. Ownership is tough. So
yeah, well, it's still pretty wide open this year, though. I guess I'm just I don't know. Let's see what Atlanta can do. Maybe they can stop the Dodger dominance this year.
Hopefully.
They've been a pretty good team for the last 5-6 years. So they got the core needed. They won it. Atlanta won it like 3 or 4 years ago, right? They beat Houston, I think, didn't they? Didn't they win it? I think in 2021.
They probably won. They probably would. I was trying to see how many titles they've won here.
Well, they won in 2021.
They won in 2021.
Yes,
against the Astros. In 1995, they beat the Cleveland Indians.
1995,
when they were called the Indians.
That was all Indian World Series.
They won. They beat the Yankees in 1957 as the Milwaukee Braves.
Yeah, that was when they were Milwaukee.
Wow, look at that. In 1914, as the Boston Braves, they beat the Philadelphia Athletics. They swept them. They swept them in 1914.
That's a pretty interesting trivia question.
The Philadelphia Athletics.
What franchise has won the only franchise to win World Series in 3 different cities? I think that's just the Braves.
Wow. Well, yeah.
So
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's
right.
Boston, Milwaukee, Atlanta. The Dodgers have 2 different cities, Brooklyn and LA.
Oh yeah, they're there are plenty that have just two, like the Giants.
Yeah.
We could think of a few more if we had.
But maybe you're right. This is a good trivia question. It should be the Braves.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at the midway point here, so let's see. Yeah, it's the inversion therapy show, so I got to play some more inversion stuff, and then we'll be done with that. But here's the last inversion clip. This is pretty funny.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
They tell me you're a great lawyer.
Who does? Not my clients. Certainly not the one last week.
This is me.
Have you solved your case?
What case?
Why, whatever case you're working on.
Oh, let's not sit here and talk about little me. Let's talk about little you. Have you deposited $10,000 in the bank lately?
Why, whatever made you say that?
Well, you know what the French say, cherchez la femme. Find the footprints. Peanut brittle?
No thanks.
Well, there's no point in my staying here.
Oh, don't go, please. Perhaps you'll think I'm forward. But last night when I first saw you...
And slammed the door in my face.
I realized that you're the man I've been dreaming of.
What do you eat before you go to bed?
I waited so long to find someone like you.
Oh, someone like me. I'm not good enough for you, huh?
Oh, don't say that. I'm not good enough.
Well, you ought to know. But I really have to go.
Oh, don't go.
No,
Oh, no, please.
I can't stay right.
Oh, no, stay.
No, I'd love to stay.
Oh,
but
yes, please, really, stay.
your father wasn't by any chance an octopus, was he?
Oh, no.
No, I really have to go.
Oh, don't go, please.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
I'm back. Investigation, but right now I could use the long arm of the law.
Law? Oh, but you don't have to go right now, do you?
Well, there's nothing to keep me here that I can see from this angle.
But we hardly know each other. I can be very entertaining if I want to be.
There must be some way of getting that money without getting in trouble with the Hayes office.
Oh, you'll love it. Come on, cheaper.
Are you sure we're not being too hasty?
No.
After all, I am just a boy. You're a trooper, an aerial star.
Yes. Well, you could be too. You're tall, you're strong.
You're a nearsighted.
And to think I might have roamed the whole world over and never found you. Ready, darling?
I know I'm going to hate myself for this in the morning.
Why, you look like $1 million.
I'll settle for 10,000. Suppose you go first.
Why?
Well, in case you fall, I'll be here to pick it up.
Come on now, lift your body and clamp your foot on the ceiling.
That looks like fun.
There, I knew you'd like it.
Say, I like this. I never thought we'd be hanging around together. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this shake. I see. Oh, Pauline, let's never lose this thrilling moment. Think of it, you and I, heels over head in love. Do you rumba?
No.
Oh, come on, let's dance. Aha! Pennies from heaven. Hey, Pauline, help me down. Pauline, let me have that wallet. Oh, Pauline, I'm stuck up. Paul, let me down.
Yes. I need a pair of those shoes so I can stretch my back out like that. I want at any time.
Yeah.
Brian, turn your mic on.
Yeah, like inversion. You'd be like the inversion. Gotta go inversion today. Today, everything is the rats.
Oh, everything's turned on its
Everybody's
head.
going. Everybody's inverted. The Mets, the Angels, the Reds, the Rockies.
Wow.
The Royals,
the Rockies,
the Red
aren't-
Sox. They're all inverted today.
So anyway, we did cover baseball. Now let's talk some basketball and hockey. We can talk first about the hockey. The Sabres Canadian series is pretty interesting, I think. It's now a 7th game situation since the Canadians couldn't win last night at home.
That's surprising.
They've lost a lot of games in the playoffs at home for some reason. They just can't get it done. You would think that crowd would have them really amped up, and that it wouldn't be an easy place to win a road game. But the Sabres don't seem to have any problems, and but they're going to have to go home and now win Game 7 against a really pretty tough Montreal team. Have you guys watched any of this series?
I haven't watched this particular series, but there's
a lot of
come down to the wire.
A lot of energy. This was Game 5. This is a clip from Game 5 in Montreal, where the Canadians. No, it was Game 4. The Canadians blew a chance to really take control of the series by losing this game.
Suzuki, blocked by Timmins. 15 in the period, another block by Timmins.
Yeah, they thought they were on their way with that goal. There's a crazy goal that's going to come up here. Watch this. That stadium was rocking. All right, coming up. Here it comes.
Now being booed every time he touches the puck. 8th year with Buffalo. You saw the graphic. Ooh, that was a streak. It's in. It hit the
puck took this crazy bounce off of the board and went like sideways into the net.
Wow.
Goes into this crazy hole between the goalie and the
Oh my God.
Can you believe that?
That's like air hockey right there when it's bouncing off the wall. I mean, how wild is that? That is a spectacular goal right off the board.
Air hockey goal. It was like that rat squeezing through that little crevice in your fence.
Oh my God. Yeah, except he wasn't successful, but at least here they were successful. Man, talk about what a weird goal to hit, bounce it off the boards and find a weird, then kind of ricochets off the goalie and goes into the net. It's just.
Yeah, the goalie was, I feel bad. The goalie was just kind of chilling, mellow and everything.
Yeah, he was like, he wasn't expecting that puck to squeeze in the way it did. And it just, I don't know, man.
You never let it relax when you're a goalie. You can never
relax. Hockey is 3 periods, man. You gotta be on, game on for 3 full periods. And And you know what? I guess it's going to be fun because tomorrow we're going to be able to see how this thing is going to finally finish out. So that one's at 4:30 West Coast time.
Then the Hurricanes are waiting for the winter. So they've had like a week and a half off or something.
They're just
I don't know, man. Buffalo looks like the team of destiny somehow to me. But the Hurricanes are a better team. I can't see them losing to either one of these two teams, though. Who knows? What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It doesn't matter which one of these Canadians are. Well,
and so
so is Buffalo.
That'll be a pretty good Stanley Cup final. The winner of Vegas and the Avalanche versus the winner of Carolina and probably Buffalo, maybe Montreal. But I don't know, man. Carolina's looking really good. They've been close the last like 5-6 years. I don't know how many finals they've gone to, but they've been to the conference finals a lot, and it's a lot of people might say it's their time. They have a good coach. That coach, Brindamore, he really knows what he's doing, and I gotta that team seems like the core is in place for it's been a successful group. Too bad we don't have Blix on the air to talk more about Carolina. He probably knows more about them, though I'm sure he's a big Avalanche supporter and he's not going to even entertain the thought that they could lose.
Well, yeah, I think that's going to definitely be another good series. Of course, the Avalanche have been, they are really good, and they're probably going to mow down the Knights. I mean, I think,
yeah, but the Knights,
yeah,
the Knights have played some good hockey of getting through who they just beat. They took
Ducks.
care of
the Ducks.
Who did they beat in the last series? The Ducks.
Ducks, yeah, they beat.
Yeah, and that was no easy, job there. They had to play some good hockey. They earned their spot here in the conference finals. But the Avalanche have just been kind of, they've just been too tough. They came back from a 3-1 deficit in game 5 against the Wild to win that series when it looked like that thing was going to go 6. So coming back from 3-1 in the third period, that you must have they have a lot of firepower and they got a lot of different guys that score, It's a very balanced team.
Well, the thing is too is that the Avalanche have had good rest days. They've just been chilling, waiting. The Ducks is a team that really wasn't even supposed to be there in the second round anyway. So, I think the Knights, had it a little bit easier. But coming into this Avalanche game, this isn't the Ducks. This isn't the Ducks. This is the Avalanche that got 9 goals against the Wild. Game 1. So this Avalanche team is no joke. So we don't want to even. I mean, look at that 9-6-5-2 5. Let's see, 5-2. They're nasty, man.
They score a lot of goals.
They score a lot of goals. So we'll see what happens moving forward.
All right. And then, of course, we have NBA basketball, which I just want to say I don't really appreciate all these games being played on Prime Video because I don't get Prime Video, and I miss some of these games, and it's kind of annoying. Did either one of you guys see Game 6? And Detroit, what goes into Cleveland and wins that game?
No, didn't judge it.
I didn't see it. I don't know what the score was. All I know is Cleveland blew an opportunity as usual. So this is going to Game 7, and here's a little Cade Cunningham on. I thought this was an interesting. This was after the Pistons lost Game 5, and the second question was, I think, the more interesting question about what do you think about your team's overall reliance on you for the offense, which he didn't really address.
Let's play with Asar and Jared Allen was a foul. I guess from your vantage point, what did you see there, and did you hear anything from the officials on why they didn't call anything on that?
I mean, we all saw the play. I think it's pretty clear it was a foul. He has the ball in his possession. He's running forward. He gets tripped up. It's a foul. It's been a foul the whole rest of the game. It wasn't a foul that time, but close game. I mean, nobody wants to make that call, I guess. Everybody just wants to, allow the game to sort itself out. So nobody wanted to interfere with it whenever it should have been a foul.
We've talked about it some throughout the year, but what's kind of the challenge in generating quality offense when you have it going and it's kind of tough for other people to get going?
I don't understand the question really though. My bad. Whenever I'm going, what's tough about it? Yeah,
I
mean,
understood the question.
About, exploiting whatever they're doing. That's getting us advantages. Balls in my hand, I got to do a good job of getting the ball to the open man and allowing the rest of the team to play 4-on-3 situations and stuff. I mean, that's good offense for us. We got people that can finish plays and make plays out of those type of situations. I just haven't done a good enough job drawing the two and then getting the ball to guys cleanly where they can go execute in those situations.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act there. But I think that shows that they're not really aware of it somehow, that they're totally over reliant on one guy for all their offense. And eventually that's going to bite them in the ass, though. I think in this series, I would say Game 7 should go to Detroit, in Detroit. I just can't trust Cleveland and James Harden to come through in this situation. But that game's on today at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Be a hot game to watch on a Sunday night. What do you think?
Yeah, that could be fun.
It better not be on Prime Video. It better be viewable for me.
No, it's on Prime Video, man.
Are you fucking kidding? I can't watch it.
It's on Prime Video here at 5 p.m.
Pardon my French.
Prime Video.
I mean, that totally sucks.
Yeah.
Well, it might be time to get Amazon Prime.
So it's not too late to get Amazon Prime if I want to just watch this game.
No.
No, it's not too late.
Are you guys? Do you guys get Amazon Prime?
Yeah, my wife likes to shop a lot on Amazon Prime, and she uses it for the free shipping on Amazon. So I mean, it depends. If you do ship stuff on Amazon, you do get free shipping.
Oh,
yeah. I got it for football. I got it for football too. There's Thursday night.
Yeah, it's just after football's over, like my wife typically cancels it, so she did that, and now I'm paying the price for. I have to watch the darn thing on like ESPN Gamecast. That's pretty lame.
Well, yeah, you may want to just keep Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I have a sports podcast, so I think that's a good enough excuse to waste my money on Amazon Prime.
Well, yeah, you're right. You do have to see it for football, and then you have it for basketball.
Well, the winner of that series gets the Knicks, and at this point, the Knicks have no more excuses. They've had a lot of rest. No, either team that plays them, I would think, will have a big problem. And the Knicks, this is their year to go back to the finals, but I also don't see them beating Oklahoma City. Or I guess San Antonio has an outside chance, but I wouldn't say much of a chance. This looks like the same old story. Oklahoma City. And that better not be on Prime.
It says NBC.
Yeah, I think NBC gets the conference finals and the finals.
Yeah, NBC and Peacock. Right here, everything there is NBC.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts on the NBA before we leave that topic?
No.
It's going to be some series of Spurs and Thunder, though. Should be something else.
Yeah. Yeah, the Spurs are a little hard for me to figure out because it's a really young team. They do have, I mean, they got talent. It's obvious. They got the the biggest weapon in the NBA with the Victor at Wemby, whatever Victor W. I can't even pronounce his last name. And of course they got Fox and Castle, and they got a lot of kind of athletic young guys. But I don't think that's enough to handle Oklahoma City and Oklahoma City's defense. I think Oklahoma City's defense is going to win them 2 games in the series, probably in it on its own. And so I kind of look at this as a 6-game series, maybe 5. I don't think it even goes 7.
I can go along with that.
But I don't know. I've been kind of down discounting the Spurs all year and paying the price for that. But I gotta believe Vegas is making Oklahoma City a pretty solid favorite. It's probably in 5 or 6 games that they win this.
Yeah.
So that's basically the state of affairs in professional sports, and then it's like waiting for the World Cup to happen, which is I think next month, right?
June, yeah.
Yeah. So June is the World Cup. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I heard they're gonna have halftime shows there now.
Oh, the other thing we got going on right now is the PGA Championship, which is one of the majors in golf, and let's see how what's happening there. That's did Rory McIlroy post a pretty good score yesterday? I think. Well, I don't even see him in the leaderboard. The leaderboard right now is somebody named Smalley from the United States. And I don't even know these guys. There's John Rahm. I know him. He's -4. Second place. And McIlroy's -3. So
this Nick Taylor guy.
Justin Rose is -2. And Scotty Scheffler is -2. So there's a lot of potential stuff that could happen here. Xander Schauffele -3. This is a really bunched leaderboard, Rant. I can't remember too many in the 4th round. Too many majors where this many guys have a chance.
Yeah. Look at that.
So
-2 and up pretty much is in there.
So I may have to actually watch this. Yeah.
So today's the 4th round. So yeah.
Yeah, this is it, baby. Of all the majors, let's keep this in mind. Of all the majors, the PGA has the biggest trophy. They got the Wanamaker Trophy. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's like almost as big as the Stanley Cup, I think.
It's pretty close.
That's a big cup.
Yep. Big cup. You get pretty drunk drinking out of that cup.
Just wanted to mention that the Coachella Valley Firebirds, as a shout out to Mr. Brian Keller out there in the Palm Desert area. They are here in the division finals against Colorado Eagles. And so even though the Seattle Kraken never made the playoffs this season, their AHL team or friends here nearby have made it to the division finals. So this is just a little look at the 2026 Calder Cup playoffs, and just wanted to do a quick shout out to the Coachella Valley Firebirds.
Yeah. Yay.
Hey, Brian, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be around in Banning on the second week of June, like the second weekend of June?
I should be.
Okay, because I'm thinking maybe I might come down there with my son on a little road trip. My wife's out of town, and it might be fun to drive down there. And there's another place that I might want to see, and down there. And so I'll let you know. I got a book I can bring you. You got a book from about the old stadiums that from that guest that was on my show.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, he gave you a book, and I can deliver that. So let's think about that. Maybe send me on Facebook. Send me your email address so I can coordinate that.
Yeah, no problem.
And Abe, you're welcome to meet us if you want to meet us in the desert. Maybe we could do a show at Brian's place.
No,
not enough room.
Well, actually, it's probably enough room.
All you need are a few chairs, man.
A little cleanup. That's all.
I don't want to impose on you though. So if that doesn't work, we'll just like meet you somewhere for lunch. But
that's also a good idea.
Whatever you'd like, I'll probably bring.
We're gonna have a show at Applebee's.
I'll bring
Applebee's right down the street.
Exactly. See, we're going to Applebee's.
Right down the street from me.
No, I mean, what about? There's no places there with a little more like local personality.
Well, yeah, there is. You
like
the biker bar down the street.
Yeah, how about the biker bar?
We'll go to the biker bar.
That's probably like the place where Clint Eastwood in the Every Which Way You Can abused the Black Widows.
It looks like.
I think there's a La Quinta in Palm Desert that has a nice bar in it.
Yeah, one of those eagle places, you know, the Loyal the Eagles or whatever they are. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. It'll be nice and hot too. It'll be like over 100 for sure, right?
June is a little possibly, but it gets more like July, August. It gets really hot.
Okay. Well, we'll have to go to a hotel with a pool. That's for sure.
Gee, do they have one of those here?
And you can come to our hotel and we can have fun in the pool and drink some beer. I don't know.
A couple of hotels right across the street here because we're right up that 10 freeway, so we get a lot of travelers and stuff. Truckers in here. Yeah.
Yes. It sounds like an idea. All right. Abe, the floor is yours. If you got any announcements to make about Funhouse Game Company, anything you want to tell people?
Well, I mean, we've been just kind of working out some of our finances for the for Funhouse Game Company, and we are working on the website actively, trying to get that up. We have just purchased a new machine for factory, and we're looking really happy about that. And we're just trying to get things ready for launch. I want to say that we started this on June 17th last year is when we filed all the paperwork with, of course, your great law firm at Chabner Law.
Thank you. Yeah.
Right. And it's been a great experience so far. Everything has been great. And we like to open up shop at least no later than June 17th. I think be a 1 year mark would be a good anniversary for us to open up our store. But if we can open up any sooner, we'll make an announcement on social media for that. Of course, you could check us out on Twitter at Funhouse Game Co., Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok. We're out there. So, that's where we're at.
We have a Hampton Inn and Suites over here. There's a pool, three-star hotel.
Okay, Hampton Inn's fine.
Yeah.
Gotta stay at the La Quinta. La Quinta.
And then we can go on a little expedition in the desert to find some Gila monsters.
Yeah. Not too far out to the.
More like go find the Morongo Resort and Casino.
Right, there you go. Morongo.
I'm sure Brian knows all the places.
Where's the best buffet in where you're at?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I want a really classic buffet, you know, with like green stuff and blue stuff and
Probably the casino is a
right out of
buffet.
National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation.
We have a Beaumont Country Cafe.
Oh.
And a Cornerstone Barbecue.
Yes.
Several places.
All right. Well, we've hit the magic 10 a.m. spot here. So I guess it's time to turn into a pumpkin, and we'll see you next.
Happy birthday to Matt Ryan.
Oh, happy birthday to Matt Ryan.
Yeah, 41. I never thought of him as a Hall of Famer, but you look at those statistics. Yeah,
he's got good statistics. He's got good statistics, doesn't he? But that's like the classic difference between the NFL Hall of Fame and the MLB Hall of Fame. I mean, there's no way that he's a Hall of Famer in MLB terms, but maybe in NFL terms or NBA terms, he is. Like that.
Well, I'll watch for Cousins too when that comes up.
No way, Cousins. No way, man. Even in the NFL, that guy's like I don't care what his numbers are.
I know. That's I thought about Matt Ryan too. He had at least some great. He got the Super Bowl.
But Matt Ryan hasn't actually gotten in, right?
No. 2 more years, I think.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I wouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame because to me, he's just not an excellent player. He's a good player.
Yeah. It's funny, huh? Yeah, because he's got 60,000 yards. He's one of 10 to do that.
Maybe if he won a Super Bowl, I'd consider it. But
I blew that chance.
Yeah. So we're gonna go out with. This is just another great movie that I thought, well, why don't we show this? This is Poker, and it's taken from the Cincinnati Kid movie with Steve McQueen.
Oh yeah.
And great performances by Edward G. Robinson and Carl Malden in this clip. So let's just go into this and never assume anything, because that club on the river, that card on the river could be magic. And Steve McQueen got a little ahead of himself in this game and thought he could win on his own, and got burned at the very end. We'll see what that card looks like for the Detroit Pistons tonight. Maybe I can get Prime Video and find out. Yeah. But thank you guys for being on the show, and we'll see you next week. Abe, I won't see you next week, but you can always call in if you have time. Awesome. Thank you, man.
$3,000.
$3,000 to you, Lance.
I don't think he will fold. And I don't think he's got the queens. He's going for the flush.
Reasonable bet. He's going for the flush. The kid's got him. He's going all the way. Deal the cards.
9 of diamonds and a possible flush. Possible straight flush. The ace of spades, 2 pair. 2 pair bet.
Check to the possible. $1,000.
He's got the flush.
Call your 1,000 and raise. What I've got in front of me.
$3,500.
That ace must have helped you, kid. Call you 3,500, and I'll raise you 5,000.
My God, he's got the jack.
Couldn't have the jack. He didn't have queens. He's got the jack of diamonds. No. He's trying to buy it.
Nancy's bluffing him.
Sure he is. He hasn't got the jack. The kid's got it.
Yeah.
The kid's got him. The kid's got him. You're right. The kid's got him. I got him. I got the man.
5,000 to you, kid.
I'll take your marker, kid.
I can get the money.
I know you can.
Okay, let's see it.